Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video from Stock Trader, and today we're going to be discussing how our momentum strike strategy fared. Today was a day similar to yesterday, kind of. Yesterday's initial down move was more brutal, I think. No, yesterday's down move was quite, the retracement were huge. Today the market was mostly sideways. Initially, right after the first tick, I did not enter because I knew there was, since it was almost a huge gap up, not too huge, I think 300-400 points, but the initial candle only, it made a huge red candle and it was kind of dipping down. But these four candles back to back, which kind of went up till 9:21 a.m., this forced me to take an entry here. And then I actually exited it at cost when it was actually not going anywhere since like 15 minutes. Then in this dip, I bought again, but then again I exited at cost. So it was quite a choppy day for me. And when this range finally broke out, so today's price action was very weird. At some point it was feeling like the decay would kick in and the calls won't rise, because the moneyness wasn't there in the options. As you can see, the candle sizes are very small. It was only after 1 p.m. that the candle sizes got huge, and then even after that it did not reclaim the all-time high. Sensex actually did not cross the all-time high, which is around 85,986 level. So today was a choppy day. I booked around 1:2 hour. So 2 hour was booked. Target expectation of 4 hour was reached. But my trailing was hit. So I had to take my trailing stop loss. Trailing SL hit. So what happened, I entered at 289 levels, and my stop loss was around 251, 252 levels to be precise. And after this huge green candle, I kind of entered here, and my target was around 400 plus 420ish. So it hit that target, but later in the day, after taking my stop loss here, so this was the one time I got saved, and I thought of moving my stop loss, but I was actually very strict in enforcing my stop loss. But after that, my stop loss got hit here. So earlier execution, I made around 1 hour both times, and this time I around hit my trailing stop loss. So net I made a profit of 2 hour. So yeah, this was it guys. I thought of entering actually on this breakout as well, but I wasn't getting confident because the candle sizes were too small for an expiry day, and also VIX is not that low, to be honest, that the candle sizes need to be this small. Let's see what the VIX is. The VIX is around 12, and I think since it's approaching all-time high, most of the big institutions would be buying cheaper put options basically. And 85,310 was my trading stop loss. So what I should have done, today's huge mistake was that if the stop loss, if the moneyness isn't there in the option on those days, keep the stop loss on the spot chart, and if the spot chart stop loss hits, then only exit the trade. So that was something I could have done to avoid this kind of blunder. Otherwise today was a smooth day, but after 1 p.m. so my initial my main strategy is based on the morning momentum, right? So it's a morning momentum, and if it doesn't happen, the morning momentum fades and momentum comes in second half, then there is nothing I can do, right? So you just have to face it. Some days, some expiries, things don't go according to your way. You just have to keep at it, follow the process, take small losses if you want, book small profits if you're not actually getting those huge profits. But since our expectancy is around 6-7 days every 20 trading days, we wait for those 6 days. You never know. Most of the time, last 2 months what happened was, those majority of those 6 days, around 4 days out of those 6 days, I got in the third last week, like the week before the last week. So that was kind of crazy. So I around back to back, leaving Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, I won 4 hour. So that kind of made up bulk of my profits for the month. So but to capture those profits, I need to